So when I was 5 years old, that's when I started to feel different than other children. I'd have to have a family member take me to the park. I started getting tummy aches and wouldn't go to school. So that's when the social phobia started, very young age. Then when I was 9 years old, my father died, and he was my life. Everything I did was with him. And that's when my depression set in. My mother had to go away for a while because she was suicidal, and my uncle decided at that time that it was a good time to sexually abuse me, and another family member sexually abused me. Then when I was 13, my mother remarried, and this man drank a lot and was verbally and physically abusive to me. The first time I had a panic attack was the first time he tried to strangle me. Then I got into drugs and alcohol when I was a teenager, my way of escaping all of this horridness around me. My depression got worse, my agoraphobia kicked in. I couldn't leave the house without smoking a joint. But it wasn't until 1992 that I had a complete breakdown where I was virtually stuck at home for 6 years. I couldn't go to a store. I would have to leave because the panic became too much. My panic attacks became a panic disorder, and I started floating above my body. I would have a force pushing me away. And I wrote in my journal, I think an alien is trying to take me away, because that's what it felt like. I knew it wasn't true, but that's how it felt. I became so terrified of people. When somebody knocked on my door, I would hide behind a chair just to make sure they didn't see me. I was suicidal, had many suicidal attempts, but in 98, I had to decide, am I going to live or am I going to die? Because the pain inside me was too great to live. But I do think in all of us, if we can just hold on, there's a little bit of us that want to live, because I think a lot of us would be not here if we didn't have that little bit. So just try to hold on to that little bit.